We're going to continue this discussion on the other side, but right now we have a very special guest, and I don't want to keep him waiting because this is going to be truly amazing and it's going to be fun. Joining us right now from ECWA, the one and only King.
The King.
King Reginald. The King. What's going on, King?
Brady, I couldn't have asked for a better introduction myself. That was, dare I say, marvelous.
Oh, wow. And look at this beautiful courtyard behind you here. This is
it's a constant
majestic.
work in progress. You know, it's getting
Are you in
there.
the hot tub right now? Are you in the hot tub right now?
Not yet. It's still a balmy, 90. So need to get it up to, later. Later. It's tough being the King.
Yeah, no, it is tough being the King. I will say that. And one of the things that I've noticed in particular is you've had this kind of thorn on your side in Bobby Boran for, God, a long time now. And it's like you consistently are able to defeat him, but I feel like he keeps coming back. Is it? Go ahead.
I feel like it's the never-ending saga. I try to give him a job, let him be my butler, and that didn't work. So we kick him to the curb, and he just won't go away. And on June 1st at SummerCade, I'm finally going to make that happen. I cannot wait. I'm sure you can't either. You don't like him. I don't.
I can't stand him. You know what I call him? I call him Bobby Boran.
Bobby Boring. Bobby Boring.
Bobby Boring. I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? How are we going to get rid of Bobby Boran here? And by we, I mean you.
So, obviously the powers that be, our new president of the ECWA, who's going into effect immediately. I forget his name. I mean, it's so important to the kingdom of the ECWA.
Cheyenne Ortiz. Cheyenne Ortiz here.
In his infinite wisdom, we're starting off on the right foot by announcing a Russian roulette match. I don't know what it means, but it can't be good for Bobby Boring.
It doesn't sound good.
Got to be good for me.
Yeah. Have you had contact with the Russian assassin?
Oh, absolutely. He's very excited for it.
Okay.
We're working on getting him tuned up. Little bit of a language barrier, but we gel. We gel. I know exactly what he's saying at all times. And it's amazing because he listens to me. Other than you, he's the only one.
I don't know why that is, though.
Brady, we got to put out more the crowd, as their loyal king of the ECWA. I mean, they are legally obligated to listen to me, and no one does. I don't get it.
Yeah, it started. Everybody was supposed to curtsy when you came out. Nobody does that. Nobody kisses the ring. I mean, these are stipulations that we all agreed upon. Had you not become the King, they would have done it for somebody else, so it just doesn't seem fair.
I mean, I signed the lucrative contract upon winning the Battle Royal at Night of Unusual Matches.
Yeah.
If I didn't win, I would have to curtsy to everyone else. I don't know why I can't get the same respect. But we're going to turn things around at SummerCade. And, with my sweet Russian assassin, I think we're working in the right direction here. And then getting rid of Bobby Boring, it's a win-win.
Now, you and Bobby Boran, you guys had a really good match at the Super 8. Unfortunately, Bobby Boran did qualify for the tournament, and you didn't. But it does feel like that rivalry has had some legs these last couple months. I mean, is this something where you're learning from every match?
I like to think that I'm teaching him. I may not have qualified for the Super 8, but let's be honest. Does the King really need to win the Super 8? I mean, Darius Carter, congratulations. You've won 2 Super 8 championships. You're the reigning ECWA champion. You don't have a crown. I'm the king of the ECWA. What do I have to prove? And speaking of having to prove, Bobby Boring, I mean, this is what he had left of the Super 8, and I have it.
I like that. I like that. So maybe for people who aren't as familiar, what is it about ECWA that's different than all the other independents that are out there?
So, listen, when you go to an ECWA show, you're going to see a wide variety of matches. You're going to see the Darius Carters, which is the fact that Darius Carter is not signed by a major promotion is a crime. But he's with us, and it's the best thing for us because he's delivering excellent matches every event. We've got Chris Wilde coming out to the shows. We've got Joey Ace, my good buddy, Captain Clutch Rockwell. We have the best homegrown independent talent in the country, and we put on a family-friendly show that's entertaining from start to finish. You're going to see everything. I mean, pretzel death match at the last event. Ooh la la!
Yes.
I'm still pulling salt out of my eye. Where are you going to go and see a pretzel death match?
Well, like Mr. Ooh la la with his old skin, I couldn't believe the way that had the salt had torn in his flesh. I know he's got old skin, wrinkly, but come on.
Yeah, he's got that old man skin. You just touch it and it falls apart. And now
it feels like a beanie pillow.
It had to have been terrible. I know I was still recovering from it. And I'd like to try to forget that match because I came out on the losing end of it. But crowd liked it.
And the crowds have been amazing too, by the way. The reactions at the shows, standing room only. It feels like every event now. The brain trust behind ECWA has just been top notch with kind of taking this thing to the next logical level.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know who's in charge at this point anymore, but whatever they're doing is working. I'm bringing my people out to these events because they've been coming in droves. I feel like every show the crowd is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the best thing is, Brady, you've been around the ECWA for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go back to those days, about 5-10 years ago. Great roster, great shows, but the crowd dynamic is completely different. I remember my first ECWA match against Hall of Famer JD Luscious. Great match, great event, but the crowds have grown, tripled in size, and it's loud.
Yes, yeah. It's an exciting time. It certainly is, and between you and the fine work of the Russian Assassin, it's just like I said again. Things are really just kind of taking off. Actually, it looks like we have the Russian Assassin on the line. I'm not sure how this is going to go.
You do.
Дамы и господа, друзья, хотел бы искренне поприветствовать всех участников международной парламентской конференции.
I don't know what he's saying, but this is definitely him. That's Russian.
Руководство Российской
Did you know about this, King?
I didn't know he was calling in, but Brady, he's not saying nice things about you.
I don't know what he's saying, but
he said that he doesn't like you, but he dislikes Bobby Boran even more, and that on June 1st at SummerCade, he's going to give him some Stolichnaya.
Stolichnaya. What's that?
I think it's something we don't want to know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it doesn't sound good, that's for sure.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No. Yeah. And where else can you go to find a Russian Assassin, by the way, nowadays, but an ECWA show?
I mean, he's the only one I know of. He's the only one I know of, and quite frankly, if there was more than one, that would just be ridiculous.
I agree with that. Now, while you also handle other aspects of ECWA behind the scenes. Do you not, King?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, because one of our employees or one of your employees has gotten in trouble recently because she refuses to sell food to certain fans.
That wench.
Kathy, yeah. And I thought you might know something about it.
I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh, no.
I mean, Kathy's here?
Kathy's here.
See, Kathy's not.
She thinks
Kathy's not even the bad wench. She's not even the bad wench. She would have given me a pretzel. It was that other one that
was the bad wench.
Me. No, Kathy would never hit her king. It was the other one. Yeah, rumor has it she's cleaning the house everywhere trying to make up for it.
Okay. Well, Howard, you had a hot dog denied you by Kathy. Have you?
I had a water denied me. Brady. I was dying of water. I was thirsty. I was there all day. Not this last Super 8 tournament. The one before that. It was hot. I was working, and I couldn't even get a simple bottle of water from Kathy. She denied me. Flat out told me no. I had to go drink out of the puddle out behind the U-Haul truck out back.
For God's sake,
well, that's what he would have done anyway. All right, Howard.
I'm not opposed to it. I mean,
in fairness, Kathy is looking out for the bottom line because that extra bottle of water could have been the difference between profit and non-profit.
Well, I had cash in hand. She wouldn't even. My money was no good. She said, "Can't use it here."
Really, Kathy? We got to have a talk about that.
Flat out denied me.
Kathy's spending too much time with that wench.
She really is. I wonder where she's getting some of these bad habits from. And I'm not talking about Kathy. I'm talking about the other ones.
Oh, I wonder where.
I don't know where we find these people. All right. I had to get that
Water bottles are falling out of the sky.
Wow. Well, it's absolutely an amazing time when you come to an ECWA show, King Reginald. So, if people want to check out this match, what can they expect between you and Bobby Boran? Obviously, you don't know what a Russian roulette match is, but we'll find out soon enough.
We're going to find out soon enough. But what I can expect is, I'm going to make a royal decree proclamation. We're not going to see Bobby Boran anymore. I want to help me listen. All roster just rid of Bobby. Anyway, it's been going on for years. I did nice guy to be my butler. A good job of listen. You know, Bill Butler here a long time. So he's got to go. He's got to go. And listen, these lights.
What is going on?
The motion light. I don't know. I guess I'm not flailing my arms around enough.
I was going to say the electricity provider doesn't respect you either.
I'm going to have to get that wench on the phone with the electric company again.
Oh, my goodness.
But, you know, see, the electric, now it's like frying my brain here. But Bobby Boran, we're going to get rid of him. It's been years. No matter what it takes, we're going to get rid of it. And listen, it's for his own good. He's been concussed. I've hurt his knee. God knows what else I've done to him. It's time to just let it go. Do you like El said? Let it go. Let it go.
There you go. Let it go. And we are going to get a chance to let it go. ECWA SummerCade. That's Saturday, June 1st, 7 Eastern. Morganville, New Jersey. Tickets and information, ECWAWrestling.com. King Reginald, thank you so much for the time tonight.
Brady, the honor is all mine. I love coming on the People's Court with you. Thank you for the invitation. And I'll see you at SummerCade as well as everyone else. And Nurse Kathy, keep that wench in check.
Keep her in check, Kathy. That's not funny. That's
keep
an
her
order.
in check. Listen, if you need to, you can smack her.
Yeah, I don't think so, sir.
That would be pretty funny.
I mean, I can't do it. But Nurse Kathy could.
I bet you the Russian assassin could do it. But you don't want him to.
You know, but he is Russian, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind, and he does listen to me. But I don't know. I could ask.
Something to keep in mind.
Can you call him again?
He appears to be gone. He appears to be gone.
He's probably walking around the campus somewhere. But Brady, thank you again. Always a pleasure. And I look forward to seeing you and everyone else on June 1st at SummerCade. Tickets available at ECWA. It's going to be a great night. I'm looking forward to it. And finally, June 2nd, we can all rejoice because Bobby Boran is gone.
He'll be out of here.
He'll be out of here. They'll sing him out like they did, like the Unruly did to Teddy Fine, who's doing excellent at the Performance Center, I hear, by the way.
I heard he's really turning heads. I'm so happy for him.
I hear he's got his own private locker room. He's doing marvelous, spectacular.
Well, what else did you expect, though, you know?
I taught him everything I know. Everything I know.
Have you talked to Greg Spitz?
No, I don't know where he went.
Me neither.
It's the weirdest thing. I went to having this house full of people. The electric again. I went from having this house full of people. Yeah. I went from having this house full of people I took care of. Teddy moved to Florida. I don't know where Greg is. It's great. I don't know who's paying the bills, but someone's doing it.
All right.
But have you heard from Greg, though? It's a little scary.
No, I haven't. I kind of worried about him, to be honest.
Yeah. He'll call me eventually. He'll call me.
I hope so. Please let me know if he does.
I will.
Okay. All right, King. Thank you so much for the time tonight.
Brady, thank you. You are very welcome, and I hope to see everyone soon.
Take care. There you go. That was King Reginald, the one and only King Reginald, and